Hello, I'm Matt Hoey, first selectman in the town of Guilford. There are a variety of services and programs that are provided by towns and cities. One of the most visible to residents are our local bridges and roads. With over 17,000 miles of road and more than 4,000 bridges that are maintained by Connecticut municipalities, there's a lot of time and money spent to improve these vital infrastructure conduits. Beyond surface road responsibilities, municipal leaders have a continued focus on other transportation initiatives, from mass transit to walkable communities. Infrastructure is not only about transportation, it is about connectivity, safety, resiliency, and sustainability. According to the American Society of Civil Engineers, Connecticut receives a C- grade on its infrastructure report card. Just like dealing with our children, when there's a need for improvement, there must be a collective effort to provide additional tools to reach a passing grade and improve opportunities for residents. One of those areas of improvement includes the availability and reliability of broadband throughout the state. The pandemic, if nothing else, has called attention to the state's lack of equitable broadband access across all of our communities. This remains especially problematic for many children who, across cities and towns, still do not have equitable access to broadband services to facilitate their education and remote learning. As municipal leaders, we are focused on efforts to close the digital divide. Municipalities are also largely responsible for maintaining the infrastructure needed to manage drinking water, wastewater, and stormwater runoff, unable to meet the demands of increased development, population growth, and the increasing occurrence of local flooding. Towns and cities are required, through state and federal mandates regarding this management of stormwater runoff, to reduce pollutants and sedimentation from impacting local water bodies. Here in Guilford, that's extremely important, as our southern border is Long Island Sound. While these requirements are mandated by the state and federal requirements, the responsibility to pay for them has fallen almost exclusively to local property taxpayers. Beyond roads, bridges, and internal combustion engines, building a hardened infrastructure relies upon new ideas and concepts. There is a continued effort to build a network of EV chargers to facilitate long-distance travel, provide convenient charging options to reduce range anxiety for those who have electric vehicles. Recently, Congress passed the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, IIJA, which appropriated $1.2 trillion in funding for approximately 380 new and existing infrastructure programs and grants intended to bolster investments to improve infrastructure and transportation throughout the country. Connecticut alone is expected to receive $3.5 billion for road improvements and over $560 million for bridge replacement and repairs. Connecticut can also compete for nearly $16 billion of national funding for major projects that will deliver substantial economic benefits to communities across the state. In order to position ourselves effectively to compete for the additional money from IIJA, CCM has partnered with the National League of Cities and the U.S. Conference of Mayors in supporting a local infrastructure hub, which provides local officials with resources on grant opportunities through the IIJA, and more importantly, access to boot camp trainings to provide the tools necessary to develop robust federal grant applications. I am proud that I and members of my staff here in Guilford will be partnering with CCM on these boot camps in an effort to become well-positioned to capitalize on these one-time funds. While funding is necessary, it should not be an excuse for overlooking rapidly aging infrastructure. A comprehensive and collaborative investment plan amongst state and local partners, along with CCM and other groups, is necessary to ensure Connecticut is able to provide economical and lifestyle advances for the state for generations to come. This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity, and CCM is prepared to help our communities meet the opportunity. Thank you.